Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Rune News. I am your host, Ryan, and it's bloody good to have you all here today. However, yesterday was not a good day for us as Runescapers, because Jagex had to take the game offline twice. First, it was for 3 hours of scheduled downtime, maintenance on the servers and so on, which we were all aware was happening. About an hour and a half after that finished, the game was online. We got a system update warning of 15 minutes because the game was going back down, and I think it was down for like well over 3 hours. I went to bed towards the end, so I'm not sure how long it was down for, but the reason, to the best of my knowledge, that this went down was because people were allowed to change their in-game names to whatever they wanted, regardless of whether it was already taken, whether it was considered offensive, no matter what. If it had numbers and letters, I believe you could have had that name. So if I'm incorrect on that, please correct me down below in the comment section, because I haven't really looked into it. I've not had the chance to all day, but that, to the best of my knowledge, is why the game went down for a second time yesterday and for so long. Now, Jagex has stated they're going to put out a post in a couple of hours on their website explaining exactly what happened, so we all have some more clarity on the situation. I've heard rumors of 2-day bans for people who were involved. That might not necessarily be the case yet. However, if you changed your name yesterday and it was for some reason reverted back, that would obviously be why. Now, if you did change your name to take advantage of this bug to snipe a rare name or a name that's been on an inactive or banned account, and you were successful and Jagex hasn't actually reversed that, I probably personally wouldn't be going around bragging about it and tweeting about it like I've seen some people doing. Maybe keep it to yourself, because that's a unique name that you might be able to hold on to. I'm not here to encourage you to break the rules and, encourage you to, take advantage of bug abuse, but no face, no case. So just, keep it to yourself for a little bit. And Jagex might be okay with it anyway, especially if the account was banned or abandoned at least, and it's been put away for so long now. Maybe they can't reverse a lot of the names, but yeah. If you got a name you really wanted or really needed, then congratulations, good for you. Hopefully that gives you guys some clarity on what the hell went down yesterday, because it was quite confusing and it's a lot of downtime, I know. Very stressful for people who are addicted to Oldschool Runescape, much like myself. One quick announcement as well before we get into the video today is that going forward, not every Rune News video obviously, but there will be Rune News videos now going forward where I will be having sponsorship segments within the videos. Normally I wouldn't be taking sponsorships, but I've had a lot of really good deals come up lately, so I'm starting to consider them and find placements for them within Rune News. If this is something you're against, I don't care, you can suck a dick. You can always skip over sponsorship segments like everyone does anyway, but I just want to give that a heads up and transparency to the community that, yeah, it's most likely just going to be Rune News videos. I don't want to put them in the videos that I just clip from streams, because that doesn't really feel very authentic for the way that I make my content and the way sponsorships might view it. So, yeah, don't be surprised if in the near future you start seeing Rune News videos and there's a little sponsored segment. That's probably going to be roughly around the start. That's where they normally like it. Just wanted to give that transparency right now. If you did take advantage of yesterday's name-changing bug and you were able to snipe a name, even if it was only for the brief period that you were able to have it before the game got shut down, can you please put that in the comment section down below so I can see what sort of names were sniped? I'm very interested. If you didn't take advantage of it, then just comment something nice anyway, because it's good for the algorithm. Like and subscribe while you're down there if you haven't already. My name is Ryan, and you're watching Rune News. This week's Oldschool Runescape update is labeled the Defender of Varrock and Quality of Life updates. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's fucking dog shit. Everything in here is garbage. Defender of Varrock concepts, like anyone gives a shit about the artwork that's being done. An update on the birthday stream, Fashionscape stream, like anyone gives a shit. No one cares. All these people copying other players' cosplays. No one gives a shit. Runefest. I'm not going personally, I don't really have that much interest in this garbage, but I'll be watching it from afar if I can. But who gives a shit? And then we got some book. Like, it's 2024. Books are irrelevant. Put out a fucking movie. Who gives a shit? A video on the book. Why? What's the fucking point? And then we got a bunch of fucking heads here. Who gives a shit? And then, of course, other changes, which, like every other Oldschool Runescape update of the week, is almost entirely full of garbage. And it's all shit. In fact, you know what? There is one cool thing here. The Chaos Elemental respawn time was reduced from 60 to 15 seconds, so you probably get a bit more money per bit more money per hour killing that boss. This update this week was shit. Well, I mean, it's just empty. Like, let's be honest. It's not like it's a bad update. It's just like it's. The last 7 weeks have been really good, so, I mean, you got to throw a fucking turd in there once every so often, and this is our turd, because we know the Wildy update and Valamor's coming soon. We'll give the J-Mods cutting some slack. But this is just shit. Like, no one cares about this fucking artwork. So, thank God yesterday the servers went down for the name change and stuff. Otherwise, I'd have nothing to talk about and you wouldn't have Rune News today. So, yep. Shout out to bug abusers. Now, we just went over the Oldschool Runescape update, and it was quite lackluster. It was pretty much empty. It was garbage, okay? There's nothing in there for us. It's kind of shit. It's not really an update. It's just like a, hey, here's the server reset. Get back to the game. And you know what? That's still better than anything that RuneScape 3 has ever produced in its life. And that's because RuneScape 3 is fucking dog shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is... Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Grander Shade segment for Rune News. My name is Wade Green, and the Guardian boots are on the fucking rise, and that's because we've got the Coliseum coming up in a couple of weeks, and you know the Guardian boots, these are essentially going to be the new best in slot boots, especially over those garbage primordials, provided that the enemies are within recoil range. -2 strength bonus for maximized recoil damage, while you can still wear yourself a light bearer or desert treasure tree ring. You know that's a fucking bargain. And at 10 mil, these boots are a fucking steal. Grab yourself some Guardian boots today and get yourself some Ligma tomorrow. Now, there was really nothing trending this week for the biggest loss, so you've just got Mind Tiaras sitting here because this really was the biggest loss of the week. There was nothing to show this week at all. And look, you can tell that someone's been trading nearly 10,000 of them a day. Where is it? Right fucking there. Bots. There is nothing really trending downwards at the moment, so the economy is actually in pretty good shape. Now, this is the more controversial item of the week, because obviously this dip here is legitimate on the T-Bow. It will be hitting 1.4 roughly. That's the estimated guess anyway. By the time Coliseum hits peak, that update comes out. The update comes out. There'll be a meta formed within 5 days, and then we will know exactly what's happening there, and the T-Bow will drop, because as the hype dies, so does the price. This rise is real traders and merge clans trying to hold on to whatever fucking grip they've got left, while I'm here fucking swinging from the fields and absolutely fucking them up financially. So if you want to make sure you do your part, don't get scammed by these T-Bow prices. Do not buy a T-Bow for any more than 1.4 bill, or hold on to the Coliseum's release, because it's not worth trying to invest your money just to get scammed later by these rats. Hold on to your money and wait for it to drop, then buy the T-Bow. No one cares if you're in the Coliseum day one without the T-Bow or with the T-Bow. Okay, it's not worth your time, because no one's going to remember you when you're fucking dead. So remember that. Hold on to your money and enjoy life a little bit longer. Speaking of enjoying life, the mole slippers are back on the rise, because the merch clans, they fucked off of the grind. We've got them, boys. We've got them by the ropes, and they're running for the fucking hills. So make sure we keep on the mole slipper grind. Make sure you are still investing in your mole slippers, because they will be hitting 30 mil by the end of the year, or unsubscribe. That's where this projections, are. So make sure you grab your mole slippers, because the higher you up on this, let's call it a triangle, okay? Not a pyramid, a triangle, all right? There's 3 fucking corners. You want to be as close to the top as possible. The sooner you buy and then tell your friends, the higher up you go. And the more friends they tell, the higher up you move up the hill. Let's call it a hill, okay? Let's call it a hill or a mountain, all right? Let's not use shapes. Let's use real things, because the mole slipper grind is real. My name is Wade Green. Buy some mole slippers today. Become a rich cunt tomorrow. Our first Iron Man moment for the week goes to a non-Iron Man known as Tummy Hurts. Marianne herself got a Tectonics. Great drop. It looks like she's soloing too, actually. She's learning solo Cox at the moment. Doing a fucking good job at it as well. So Jeezy on the Tectonics. 1 in a 400 drop or something. Love those drops. Good work. Our next Iron Man moment goes to an Iron Man who is unfortunately an Ultimate Iron Man and a mobile only player. So 2 wrongs, unfortunately, don't make it right. However, in this case, I will make an exception, because there is the Termican's Guardian pet. So, you know, even if you are the bottom of the barrel shit, you can still come up smelling like roses, I guess, at the end of the day. And that is, well, that would almost be everything for RuneScape moments this week, but there was one moment that was posted to me by Samantha. Now, she, like, you guys might remember Shangus, he's a frequent poster on here, Gim Shanghai, frequently has moments in the RuneScape moments on Rune News. Now, she sent me a screenshot to pretty much shit on him and be like, hey, look at this. Oh, time to show you Shangus how to... She said, what was it? Hold on, I'll get it word for word for you right now. Where's my fucking mouse? She says, how to teach Shane how real men fuck, because she got a magic fang from Zora, okay? Now, if you're going to post, like, send me screenshots personally to go in this video, I'm absolutely not going to fucking post that video. No fucking way are you getting a feature by trying to, like, personally fucking intervene with my process here at Rune News. However, I will make one exception, and this is that one exception. She got 99 fishing, so you can have a fucking GZ for that. Don't ever DM me shit again, because it's not going on Rune News. And that's a warning to everyone, otherwise you're banned. My name is Ryan. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and you're watching Rune News. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him, goddamn! Fuck me, look at that boy. It's huge! You got a big boy.